Hello, in this video we're going to look at one of the advanced repeating techniques in AV8, which is carbon copy from Cropbox. This method works really well on textures as well as scans which have a painted repeat in mind. So this design has been painted with a repeat in mind and also a half drop. So what you want to do is get your crop tool and first of all start by drawing a crop box around the design. If you know the exact dimensions of the repeat, you can option click and put set and type in the dimensions there, or simply draw it as accurately as you can. Once that's drawn, control click and select crop to new document. This will open up your repeat in a new document. And here we want to put the design into a 2x2 repeat. So go to view, set repeat inspector, which will open your repeat inspector. And you can type in here 2x2. If you want, you can turn on the frame first repeat here. And in this design, we're going to put in a half drop. So if you've got a half drop or any other kind of drop, you can set that here. So that's our repeat. Now we want to select the carbon copy tool from the toolbar. That'll bring up the little carbon copy window. And from source, click on it and select crop box. And then ideally what you want to do to make the next steps easier is have your original design and your new repeat side by side so you can see where you're copying from. That might mean a bit of rearranging of your windows. So there we go. And with the carbon copy tool, I'm going to click on the original design that you made the crop from and press Alt and click to set the source point. You'll see a cross appears where you've clicked. It doesn't matter where as long as it's within this window. Then go into your new document and you can zoom in a bit on the edges and using your carbon copy tool you can just paint and which will blend in the edges. Once you know where the edge is, you can also turn off the frame first repeat to allow you to see that join better. Now with this you want to make sure you have a quite soft brush selected, so if you're finding the edge is too harsh, open the brushes window by pressing Command-Shift-B on your keyboard or double clicking on the carbon copy tool, and then you can adjust the hardness of your brush. You can make it bigger and smaller with the 2 and 1 button. And just go working along your joins. Now if you look in the left hand window, you'll see the cross is moving, and that's where the carbon copy is coming from. And at the moment you'll see it's copying from the right hand of the drawing. But if I decide that maybe I want to copy from the other side because there's better motifs there, what you can do is use the arrow keys on your keyboard and press sideways on down, and that will start copying from the other part of the image. So now it's copying from the left hand side of the design. If I can switch back to copying from the right by pressing the right arrow key, and that'll start copying from the right. If you ever lose your arrow, you can just press escape and that will reset the position. We can also use carbon copy from Cropbox with designs that haven't been designed with a repeat in mind. For example, this image here. So as before, we use the crop tool and draw out the area you'd like to have as your repeat. Control click and crop to new document. Put your design into repeat. And using the carbon copy tool, make sure the source is Cropbox. Alt click to set the source point in your original design, and then using the carbon copy tool, you can blend in the edges. And very quickly we have a seamless repeating design.